This is Janet Granger back with another Wildlife Wins podcast. And I am so excited to have Sarah Conley here she's the Director of Conservation at the International Elephant Foundation. And who doesn't want to save elephants, right? All right. So I'm so happy you're here, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Janet. It's always such an honor to be able to share IEF's work with the world and find ways to connect people with elephants. They're such magnificent animals, and we know that more people learn and marvel and bond with them, the better they'll be inspired to save them from extinction.
And that's so important. So, perfect segue into my first question, which is tell me about your organization and what you all do for elephants and their environment.
The International Elephant Foundation's raison d'etre is to secure a future where elephants thrive. We do that by providing support to projects all around the world. Currently, we have 21 projects in 15 countries. It covers everything from direct field action like anti-poaching patrols and habitat protection to research into elephant physiology and diseases, to community education and interventions to promote peaceful coexistence with wildlife. We were founded in 1998, and since then we've supplied over $11 million to over 250 different projects that benefit elephants.
Yeah, when I found out about the work you guys were doing, I was blown away. Like how great is that? All right, so that's who you are. Tell us a recent win that we can all celebrate.
So wins are in the conservation sector, wins are incremental. Elephants still need our help.
Hmm.
And I like to remind people that even if we could wave a magic wand and end all poaching tomorrow, that elephants would still be in danger from extinction, things like habitat loss and human elephant conflict and diseases. So at IEF, we are aware that conservation is not one size fits all. So some interesting wins that we've had over the last decade, IEF has supported with the Uganda Conservation Foundation the construction of 15 ranger stations, a veterinary facility, and the Joint Operating Command Center in Uganda's Murchison Falls National Park. And this doesn't instantly sound important, except this area was once called the Jewel of Africa and was decimated by political turmoil and poaching. And these ranger stations have created a coordination that is made possible to enable patrol of poaching hotspots, finding and removing an astronomical amount of snares and traps. And because of this prolonged effort, we've reclaimed this habitat. The population of a highly endangered Rothschild giraffe is up from 400 to 2,000. That represents 80% of Uganda's entire population of Rothschild giraffe. The elephants have gone up from 500 to 16,000, and the
Wow.
lion population is also recovering. So this is a huge win for elephants and really all wildlife who share that habitat, showing that conservation actions focusing on elephants can serve as that sort of metaphorical umbrella for the entire ecosystem. And so we're really proud of that. But it took 15 years and
Sure.
a long time. But we have we have a lot of interesting success stories. So like another one that I really love is the global impact of the development of a vaccine to provide protective immunity for EEHV, which is known as Elephant Endotheliotropic Herpesvirus, but that's kind of a mouthful, so we just call it EEHV. It's a devastating disease. They believe it's co-evolved with elephants, and it causes lethal hemorrhagic disease. And this is the most horrific part, is that it mainly affects baby and juvenile elephants. And once you see clinical symptoms, it's too late. There's no cure. And so the only hope was early detection. But as soon as EHV was discovered, IEF made it a research funding priority. And we threw an amazing amount of resources toward the scientists who are really digging into that. And we are so proud to support the work of Dr. Paul Ling and his team at the Baylor College of Medicine, who worked with the Houston Zoo in their sort of groundbreaking They call it Bench to Barn Initiative, where they developed a vaccine for the deadliest strain of EHV. And during the trial phase, which is going on right now, the vaccine is showing excellent results providing protective immunity. And so they're currently in the process of expanding that so that more elephants can receive dosages. This means that elephant ambassadors at the Houston Zoo and other places have created a conservation tool that will save the lives of elephants on a global scale, because this is something that doesn't just affect elephants in human care, it affects elephants everywhere. Uh, and so we are so proud that there was this death sentence for elephants, that now there is a tool to stop it. And IEF played a small part in funding it and prioritizing it and making it happen. And that is such a huge thing. And I mean, anytime you see a baby elephant, the idea that that elephant could get sick and die just absolutely kills you. It's heartbreaking. So I love that we've made some progress on that. And it all the indicators is that it's going to be groundbreaking and really a game changer for the survival of the species. Well, all elephant species, all three.
Yeah. Wow. That is fabulous. And to get back to the point about Uganda, I don't know if people are aware of what happened there, but years of habitat destruction and poaching. Yeah, I mean, it takes years to come back from that, but what an incredible success story that is too. You guys are doing such amazing work. If people want to learn more, how can they learn more about what you guys are doing in your organization itself?
Yeah, thank you. I should stress that none of these successes are done in a vacuum. We can't do them without our incredible partners around the world and without our supporters. The people who love elephants, who are motivated to donate to IEF, these are the people who have made these successes possible. So, of course, anyone who wants to donate to these efforts can go to our website, www.elephantconservation.org. You can also donate to our specific projects, or you can sponsor or adopt a big tusker like an elephant. You can give through your donor advised fund or utilize other smart giving tools, whatever people want to do these days. And any amount helps. I like to remind people that $10 can provide a uniform t-shirt for ranger patrols, or $50 can give headlamps and patrol tools for different patrol teams in Sumatra. But even if you can't donate, which absolutely you can love elephants and help them without donating money, engage with us on social media, help spread this message, teach people about elephants and the things that are pressures against them. So you can follow us on Instagram or X or Twitter, TikTok. Our handle on all of those is at Elephants IEF. And of course, on Facebook at the International Elephant Foundation. Share our conservation stories with your friends. Like and comment on a post, because that all feeds into the algorithm. It all
Sure.
helps to amplify our message and bring
Absolutely.
elephants to more people.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. If money isn't an option and donating, that really you can make a huge difference in terms of affecting the algorithm, liking, sharing, commenting, rewatching videos again and again and again, and even sharing them in your own feed. There are so many ways that each individual can make a difference, that are non-monetary. I appreciate that you understand that and that you're sharing that with people, because it takes everybody, right, to get the word out, to try to help this cause, not just for elephants, but for entire habitats and other species as well.
Absolutely. We all spend so much time scrolling on our phone, and most people, you forget what you saw 10 minutes ago. So if you reshare a reel in your stories, or like and comment or forward something to a friend, that makes a huge difference. And you've made a difference by sitting on your couch, or, killing some time scrolling. So it's a great thing.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for everything that you're doing and everything that the Elephant Foundation is doing. And thank you for those who are still listening or watching. I hope you'll watch another podcast of Wildlife Wins. And thank you so much.
Thank you. This is great.